I don't have any opening statements or anything.
Mickey, just with the change in just the approach to OTAs, how does that kind of look for you guys right now? Just the OTAs, what's kind of going on there?
Yeah, look, I think most of the time our emphasis is on strength and conditioning, and that's what we're doing right now. So it's strength and conditioning. Um, yeah, it's good to have the guys in there. We have a good group, and we'll see how it goes the rest of the way.
Did you have any veterans there?
Yeah, there were some veterans there. Yes.
Okay, so it's not like just rookies showing up after you made that statement.
Right.
Did you have to alter your plans for what OTAs were going to be though after?
I think that's a better question for Sean, just because he does that schedule, and frankly, I'm not positive what he had in mind from the very beginning, but it'd be a good question for him.
Do you anticipate adding to the roster after June 1st?
Well, I think it's like every year. If we find someone or something that can help us, then we're going to take a hard look at it. I wouldn't be surprised.
Is June 1st still a date that matters? Like in terms of.
Well, it matters to us simply because of the cap situation. But yeah,
oh, that's true.
I would say that it's significant for a number of teams.
Would you, and I mean, are you guys at the point with the cap where in order to add a player, you would have to make another move to fit basically
it's
player
tight.
at this point?
It's tight, yes.
And has that sped up a timetable for trying to get any extensions done with current players?
No, I don't think it's affected that significantly, no.
So how would you say you're feeling now about the defensive backfield, both on the roster and what's maybe available still?
Yeah, listen, I think look, we feel good about our team in general. So it's hard to talk about one specific position. When you're looking at your team, because you've always got places you want to improve, and look, I like the group that we got, but if we can find a way to improve in that area, then we're going to do it.
You had any talks in progress with Marcus Williams?
We've got some talks in progress with some guys. Just leave it at that.
I know that's your favorite topic.
That's my favorite topic.
My next question could be, do you have a timetable for
right.
that? I think I know the answer.
I like it to be tomorrow, but you know how that goes. It's a two-way street.
Mickey, was there ever any value in figuring out what your team is in the OTAs or is that way too early to even start looking at it?
Yeah, I think generally, and this hasn't really changed for us. Is the off season is mostly about strength and conditioning and getting the new guys, rookies in particular, oriented to the way we do things, and that emphasis hasn't changed.
Hey, Mickey, can I ask you a quick question about? I know we celebrated Roman and Jari last year, kind of rolling it into this year again. Do you ever look back now that Drew's retired and these guys are going into the Hall of Fame, just kind of reminisce and think it's been 15 years since you drafted that class?
Yeah, well, I try not to do that because when you do that, it feels a little closer to the end for yourself. So I try not to do that much. But obviously, Drew not being with us is pretty significant. We've had a good 15 years. I think it's been 15, right? That man, it's been spectacular. Spectacular having him, leading our team, and so it's a different feel certainly, but it's exciting as well.
I have kind of a question here. Phil Mickelson won yesterday, and you talked about still the drive and the burn and everything like that.
Yeah.
Maybe that you are going into a new chapter. Do you still feel like I want to do this more than ever, and the competitive juices to kind of build something new without Drew?
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's why at the core of it, or most of us are in this business, is that we're competitive and we want to beat the other guy, and we want to win championships, and that hasn't changed. That hasn't changed for us. So yes, absolutely, we still feel that. And yesterday is just a reminder that as you get older, you can still do it. And man, we thank Phil for that. Okay, thank you guys.
Thank you.